guys, it's Kimmi. I know you're here for the video and I'm gonna let you get right to it. But first, I have to tell you about the Notary Business Success Mentor Program if you have not heard. And it includes everything you need to get started in your business to teach you how to properly notarize using our course, Notarize Like a Pro. Apostilles, field inspection, ink fingerprinting, you name it, we got you covered. So check it out, including weekly live trainings and a 7-day-a-week chat. Oh yeah, you heard it right, 7 days. So check it out, notaryeducators.com. Bye. Enjoy the video. Parking lot. Notaryeducators.com. Coupon code is WIN2025. Always be aware of your surroundings. I don't know if you guys heard about this shooting that happened with this mother and a daughter or something. I just saw it on my YouTube feed, and I get hurt too or offended when I open the door for somebody and they don't say thank you. I'm like, really? And one day I was opening the door for Jeffrey with some boxes, I think, or UPS with some boxes. Something happened. And this man just walked through the door like I was holding it for him. I was like, do you think I was holding the door for you? Are you kidding? And I was like, you're welcome. And he was like, oh, I thought you was. I'm like, no, I was not. So after what happened with that shooting, though, I said, I think I'll back up off of that some. So this mother and daughter, according to what I saw, now I wasn't there, but what I saw on YouTube, this mother and daughter it happened in Texas. I opened the door for this young lady, and the young lady didn't say thank you, and I guess it escalated some kind of way. I could probably imagine how it went because I know how I feel. And even when the guy that was talking about this whole incident, he said a lot of times when men are opening the door for women don't say thank you. I could not imagine. To me, I love that when it happens. It's such, what is it, chivalry? I love when a man opens the door for me. I'm like, thank you. Oh, it just touches me. Kind acts like that means so much more. Everybody got their love language. So if somebody do something kind for me like that, I'm like, thank you so much. And I ain't falling in love with the guy because he opened the door, but I'm just saying, it tells you a little bit about a person. Because I've seen guys, they like don't really open it. I'm like, really? Who taught you? But then if he's saying, the guy on YouTube is saying, well, women don't say thank you, men have feelings too. So they're getting upset, I guess. So anyway, that's my public service announcement. Just be cautious out here, even with your clients. It can go bad, really quick. Sometimes you ask for ID, or they get upset, or you're asking for certain documents. I don't argue with these people. If they say they don't have something or they don't want to sign a document, I'm like, fine, whatever, you don't have to. A common one that they don't want to sign is about their direct deposit. If they're getting money back, they do not want to sign that. They don't want you to know all their bank account information. And I understand that. So I don't get upset about it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just put a note in the file and let the signing company know Mr. Smith did not want to sign the bank information sheet or whatever. Or another one they may not want to sign is auto draft payments. Guys, you cannot make your you cannot make your client sign up for auto pay. They don't have to, okay? A lot of times we're out there, we just be going berserk. I'm like, chill. It's okay. As long as those notarized documents are completed, that's the most important thing. Now, if they send you out there with a package and there's some documents may not even have a signature line or whatever, you do need to make sure you get signatures, right? Because that's what they hired you for. But we're not getting out there fighting with nobody and these clients about their documents. Okay, I'm not losing my sleep. I'm not raising my blood pressure about your documents. Let's be clear. So sometimes they don't want to sign it, and it's okay. And like I said, the most common one is they don't want you to know where they're getting their money, where their money is going to, a direct deposit, if they're getting money back from a closing. And again, they can handle that with the lender. They can handle that with the realtor, whoever. I don't care, okay? But I'm not arguing with them about that. So a lot of times we go berserk. It's like, they gotta sign this paper. They gotta sign it. They ain't gotta do nothing. Okay? Relax. Relax. So I don't take liberties at people's houses either. I try to warn people about that. We are not taking. What's going on? What is Ashley asking? Is this private? I have to check that later. I have to look at that later. Anyway, so that was my little tangent, because I do get questions like that. Well, the client refused to sign this paper. That's okay. It's their documents. They can choose to sign what they want to sign. Now, I am going to put notes though, because I don't want the hiring company or the lender or whoever gave me the job, I don't want them to think that I just didn't collect it, right? But sometimes with people's social, I told y'all the other day I did an I-9 for somebody, and she gave me the I-9. She gave me her social security number over the phone. I saw it already, but then when we had to redo it, she didn't want to send it again over the phone. She said, I don't know about this cloud thing. Well, you already gave me the number. I just can't find it. Okay. It might be in my phone somewhere. I don't know. I really delete everything though. I try to delete as much information. Like, some people don't want to collect pictures of the client's ID, right? It is not against the law, but people will make you think it is. It's not against the law, right? And I will collect it if they just don't have it. I'm all about trying to get that assignment completed. Now, if your business plan does not allow you to collect the client's ID, don't do it. Just because I do something, I'll make it right. Okay? I'm never going to tell you to do something that's wrong either. But I'm just saying, just because I do it, let's see, can I sit like that? I didn't think it was going to sit there. But just because I do it doesn't mean you should do it, okay? But I don't typically tell you to do something I don't do. But again, I get to run my business how I want to. And if it doesn't bother me to collect the ID, then that's on me. That's on me and None Better Notary. You can't run None Better Notary. I run None Better Notary. You run your business, right? But I'm all about trying to make it happen for my client. Whatever I can do to make it easier for them. So some people are like the letter of the law kind of person. The law says, and by golly, we're going to do it this way. It is black and white. There's no gray. There's no pink. There's no purple. Can you imagine a world with no pink or purple? I'm being extra, but no, for real, there are people like that though. So I don't operate like that in no part of my life. If there's a little room for grace, if I can, try to make something happen for somebody, I'm going to try to make it happen. And again, that's just how I roll. So, I'm not going to tell you should take IDs, make pictures of it. If I do, again, I upload it to the file, delete it right away. Because the reason I do that too is a lot of times these clients are older. They've been working. They ain't trying to go find no Office Depot. Most people don't have a home office like we do. As notaries, if you about your business, I got a dual tray printer. I got 3 scanners. You know what I'm saying? I got all the works, right? The average person doesn't have all of that. Most people, they phone barely working. So now I'm like, well, I need a copy of the ID for the file. And they'll be like, well, I'll be right back. I've had that happen before. I'll be right back. Let me run up to Office Depot. No, you won't. Not while I'm sitting here trying to get this done. Look, no, you won't. Not while I'm trying to get this loan signing completed. Now, if you want me to take a picture of it, that's what I'll tell them. I said, I can take a picture of it and then delete it after I upload it. How does this lighting look? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, so I've had people, hit like on the video for me, y'all. Hit like on the live. And subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can know when I go live. Because we've been doing these live in the street segments and people love them. And I do too, because I'm already in my element. I ain't got to sit at home, see what I'm going to talk about. Nah, because I always got something to talk about. So I'm just hanging out while Jeffrey, he had to go in the store for a minute. So I'm just hanging out for a minute till I can go do my job. So what questions do y'all have? I know y'all have some questions. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this notary business. It's not too late. It's not oversaturated. I gave some tips earlier. For real, that it's not oversaturated. Especially if you're going to be about your business. Now, if you ain't out here working and you don't want to hustle, gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Because you got to get out here in these streets. They don't cut checks just because you look pretty. People don't just send me money because they like my flower. Or they like my lipstick, right? I actually have to work. I actually have to get out here and work. So if I'm doing it and everybody else, that's the thing about advertising too. I had to ask myself one day, I said, you know what? McDonald's got to advertise. Burger King advertises. What made me think I don't have to advertise? What make you think you don't have to advertise your business? You gonna just open it up and think, oh, they'll be right here. They like me. Mm-mm. No, they don't know you exist. So, yeah. So, I know y'all must have some questions. We had a lot of people here. No questions at all? Nothing? Are you sure? If y'all don't, I'm going to get ready to wrap up. Because I told you everything I have for you today. You can check out the books, the journals, all things notary at notaryeducators.com. Hi. You look familiar, actually. I don't know. Maybe you look like a guy on TV. Yeah, no other comments, questions, concerns. Wow, this girl braids are past her butt. I mean, they are all the way. My goodness. I could just sit and people watch. I could just sit and people watch. So I won't take y'all on my apostille job to see what's going on, because there's really nothing going on. She's gonna sign the paper and I gotta take it on Monday. I might take y'all down there on Monday with me. So I'm gonna head out of here again because I've kind of covered everything. Y'all got 2 more seconds to see if you got any more questions or comments. Nothing? So check out the $27 mentorship plan. All right. Well, y'all saw a lot today. All right, guys. Well, on behalf of Notary Educators with Kimmi, I'm going to get out of here and just wait a minute for Jeffrey and get ready to go finish my day. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good one. I see we had one more person join. I'll give you 2 seconds to see if you got a comment. And it's got to be quick. You got a comment? Question? Because I hate people say, I just missed it. I'm putting on my selfie stick. Isn't it cute? I even got a pink selfie stick, y'all. Yep. All things pink. Uh-oh. All right. No more questions? All right. That's it. Okay. Bye, y'all. Have a good day. Much success to you.